Hmm. Alright, hey guys, Lucario here. I said I wouldn't make any more videos. Well, this is urgent, okay? Yeah, I don't think that'll be an issue. Oops. Wrong browser, and I'm screwing up everything. I do not trust streaming, and we'll get to that right now. Well, yeah, physical media is always gonna be more supreme, okay? I've done my research. But I wanted to show you guys proof. I It's niche marketing, basically. Stop selling. Maybe I can get me isn't dead, even if yeah, I think I've seen a video like this on YouTube. But no, no thank you. Sorry, I was talking to the computer. Alright. Now, as I said, I don't trust streaming because I've done my research and the results are not good. I'm sorry, but I'd be lying if I said they were good. I'm not a criminal. These businesses are stealing. I mean, they're offering bundles despite their track record, which is just completely stupid, given that there's such a thing as basic human instincts. Mm. I mean, why would any company give up something that's making them a ton of money? All right, that's the first thing. All right, you gotta. Right, they're just click fearing you because they think you're just stupid enough to think that. Yeah, I'm kind of shy, but anyways, back to topic. They think we're that stupid that humans do not have the ability to not fall, to have something in our brains that tells us, no, I'm not falling for it, not again. I mean, man, Jesus, even a even a baby has something like that. Now, please don't go and harass or cyberbully anyone or whatever we're calling it. Because a lot of these companies are just trying to make money, and a lot of the people who use streaming services are normal people. All right, they may not know any better, or they just have a different preference than you do. Right? Some people aren't interested in the truth. Anyways, topic again. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. So consistent, high quality picture and sound access. DVDs have several advantages over streaming, including consistent, high quality, and sound access to extras and director's cuts, and the ability to watch movies whenever you want, whenever and wherever you want, without relying on internet connectivity. Streaming, while convenient, can be subject to internet speed issues and may not always offer the best sound picture or quality, a more detailed look, and I'm not reading all that. You guys can read it in your heads if you want, so just so you don't disturb anyone or run your voice completely tired. But you do what you want. I mean, as long as it's not breaking any of the YouTube rules or breaking any laws or anything bad. DVDs are still being sold at Walmart, and why give up DVDs and just charge extra for shit people don't need? Yes. You can even live without a DVD player and still be happy. Alright? You don't need a VHS or DVD player to still be happy. But if you want, that's your choice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I've. Oh, actually, yeah, let's see how. I got a few pointers for business owners that in the movie entertainment industry or whatever we call it. Here's some pointers, all right? Don't care about your fans too little or too much, all right? Balance between balance in between, all right? Don't make it feel stalkerish and don't make it feel like you don't care about them, all right? Treat your employees right, all right? We've got to pay them right. We've we gotta trust them. We gotta give them. We gotta treat them right. I mean, it is against the law to un, unfair treatment is against the law of employees. Unfair treatment of employees is against the law. Certain types of unfair treatment. Yeah, well, what they're doing, making workers protest, is maybe that was a bad example. Unfair payment of employees can be against the law, particularly when it involves discrimination or violation of wage and hours of law and our law. Basically, you yeah, you gotta basically what this is saying, you gotta pay them. A business has to pay them what they deserve. All right, right. That is yeah. See all this? Yeah, unequal pay. Yeah, you can basically be sued for this. But they're not enforcing this laws. I mean, if there's justice, if there's if there's a God, where's the justice? I mean, as an employer, either pay the employees fairly or don't own a business at all right? That's the law, right? And it should be enforced. And I'm aware that yeah, I have to do something real quick. This might be. Oops. Almost said and did my real password. Sorry about that. Anyways, I mean, I mean, if there's a government, I mean, why isn't God here? There's a God. Where's the government? Anyways, back to my pointers. All right, don't don't rush to meet consumer demand. All right, gonna sell things like stuffies or a series of things. I mean, also for certain products, I would advise um like warning people on when it's coming out, so that way they know you're selling it genuinely, and so that way they know about it. And man, I can't speak today. And yeah, I mean, I do have some DVDs that are like 2 or 3 years old or something like that. I think it's two of them. Super Mario Brothers, the 2023. Um, not not the original movie that people said was trash. Not the live action one, the 2023 one. And Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I haven't watched yet, but I'll watch it with my parents since they're the only other people I can talk to. So, as a business, you want you want to be honest with your fans, all right? You're gonna make a product, be honest to people, right? Tell the truth, be honest to people, do it in a nice way though. And don't do what these streaming companies are doing. I mean, that's nice that they try to give people convenience, but to be honest, if you have a poor track record with everything else and more, then then people aren't gonna fall for it. All right. Every I mean, the reality is you can't just get things by just you can't just get everything you want by just sitting on the couch and doing nothing. All right. No, that's not how the world works. Right? You don't things aren't gonna get given to you unless maybe it's your parents or your family. They give you stuff, but in the real world, you work for it and get the money to buy it. All right. Now, don't get greedy with money because it doesn't make. I don't mean it. It buys happiness. It can to a short degree, but if you want a full degree, use money and do things that don't require money. That way you can be happy, right? And just make sure, and most important, make sure you have enough. All right, I think you get the picture, and if you don't, well, you can research more on your own. This is just my summary and of of some of my research, but I've done plenty more, and I don't want to make this too long because people will be upset and people will say, Dylan or Root, you're like you're like making it too long, and yeah. All right. See you next time. Bye.